Charlamagne say Akademiks' whole team is cooperating and snitching on him and Drake. Akademiks respond, I'm finna get my thoughts and opinions. You get your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow us. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm finna jump right into this reaction. You don't want to miss none of my videos, so make sure you hit that follow button and say subscribe right there. It's free. Let's jump right into this, man, because Charlamagne and Akademiks, man, they've been going back and forth. They supposed to be cool, but you know, I don't know.
Bro, let me put it on the screen. What I'm listening to is Brilliant Idiots. This is an ad break before they talk about me. This is an ad break before they talk about me. Is what's being promoted, gambling. This is why when Joe Budden said something about that, I was just like, bro, y'all promote Prize Picks. That's your biggest sponsor. You literally say it's your favorite episode and part of the show. Then Brilliant Idiots, they're literally advertising gambling before they talk about me. Like, I'm just a little bit confused.
Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable spins issued as 50 spins per day for 20 days valid for select games.
This is a gambling ad. It's on Brilliant Idiots. This is why when I hear them talk about stake, I'm like, brother, y'all all promote gambling in a different way, right? And by the way, all online gambling companies have something that's kind of going on, right? It's heavily contested that Prize Picks is allowed to do certain things.
So Akademiks say not only is they hating on him, they doing it too. He said Charlamagne, them hating on him, but they doing it too.
Are they just fantasy? Are they actual a sports book? Can they then lean into certain type of player props? Like, there's been heavy litigation around all of it, but we don't expect Joe Budden to tell us that. He just takes whatever money they give him. They put him in a Super Bowl commercial. We don't. So it's the same thing with, like, I didn't even know they had a gambling ad for Brilliant Idiots, but we're listening to one, right? So when I hear them mention like stake and shit like that, the only thing I have to think is that they're funded by something that might not like stake, because obviously stake is really highly successful, but they have a lot of ops too.
Oh, so this is over these companies and who could get the bigger bag. Okay.
So I can't, my ops is like Rock Nation. Rock Nation clearly don't fuck with me. Okay? Drake ops, I won't name him, but I know Drake ops. I know Nicki ops, and I know Steak ops, and I know Aiden ops. It's an op that's in the middle, or kind of all of everybody ops. That's the person that's doing this. And that's what I'm trying to, I'm on a campaign to figure out who. I won't stop. Anyway, let's get to it.
Only an expire each day after 24 hours. See terms and conditions.
Get the Unreal College ends June 30th. Terms at 8.
Be careful. Look out. I thought you were looking out for him.
You see the internet trying to make a war between me and Akademiks? Did you see that?
I didn't know there was a war.
Charlamagne saying the internet, when you catch Akademiks with false information, well, not even false information, just like basically like, oh yeah, the ops say they on you, but I can't tell you who the ops is. Like, what?
Between you guys, I
thought
it was like you were like saying, hey, be careful, look out. I thought you were looking out for him.
Well, yes, I gave.
Is that not what he said?
Yeah.
Let me play it first.
Oh yeah, you can play what Akademiks say.
Shout my man Charlamagne, he gave me a call. He said, this was going around. I seen it. So what? Where'd it come from? I don't know. Oh, okay. Charlie, if I wasn't supposed to air you out on that, it's okay. But listen, I got to get to the bottom of this. I hear Laura LaRosa got it in the background. What Laura LaRosa got? What?
Like coming at the Breakfast Club. What they on with you Akademiks, man? They since you get that #1 spot, independent, these companies upset, ain't they?
Then I hear, oh, you got like one of the stooges that was on this show, and then this other guy that don't like you, and
it's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record it. Here's how.
I'm like, what's going on here? Now, like for anything, I like to address things head on. But with that, I don't like doing proxy wars. I like to just kick it off. I tell all y'all eat a dick. Straight up. All y'all eat a dick. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. All y'all can eat a dick. When there is entities that's plotting against me, don't be the messenger. You either with me or against me. No DJ Khaled is around my book. That's fact.
No DJ Khaled is around my book. Akademiks say, get away, man. I ain't trying to hear what you guys talking about, man.
No DJ Khaled is around my book. Get the fuck away. That is true.
You can stop him.
Oh, so he's saying you need to pick a side? Is that
I don't know
what's being communicated?
But here's the thing. I'll
clarify. It's not picking a side. If if you're not giving me the heads up if you're not telling me where it's coming from. If you're just giving me like this warning, it feels like my convo with Charlamagne came across more like he wanted me to back up from Grand and niggas like that. Like, yo.
Yeah, and that's your operation. They basically want your operation to go down so you can fall right after.
Don't fuck with these guys. You're going to even hear him say some stuff which I didn't say before, where he's basically like, yo, Grand and them niggas is snitching on you. And I'm like, snitching on me for what? You know? But that was like, for me, I was just like, I get like, I'm like one of the younger media personalities, but I'm not that green to flip on my squad without you giving me actual, like, you get, so we don't know where this.
And then we say, get caught up in them Drake lyrics. I ain't that green. I'm so green, you gotta teach me. Academics say, no, don't think I'm that green.
Came from, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, I can't fuck with Grand no more? Because he eventually tells me that supposedly Grand has been talking to investigators, right? And Grand has blamed everything on me and Drake. And I was like, bro, you can't even tell me where this is from. So, like, there's a point where Charlamagne was like, yo, be careful, man. How much do you trust these guys? And I'm like, dude, I trust them more than whatever you're hearing because you can't even tell me where you're getting it from. Like, I don't even know what are you talking about right now? So that was just a little odd to me because I'm like, it's like you're trying to have me to flip or to back up off these people who I'm cool with, who have, you know, we have built a lot in the last couple years. But with you giving me these details, me even asking you, yo, where did shit come from? Like, what the fuck is this? It's like, yo, I don't know. I can't even talk about it. I'm like, what? Like, what are we talking
Like, what? What you mean you can't talk about it? You don't know. Charlamagne? Who said it? Your big boss man, Jay-Z, allegedly? Who said it?
about? Anyway.
Gave Academics a heads up because Academics has done that for me before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Academics has reached out to me before.
Yeah.
To say, hey, I don't know if you see what's happening over here, but such and such is doing this, such and such is doing that. Oh, hey, you know what? Good looking, right? So I was returning the favor. And you know, usually, man, stuff comes across the desk all the time. We do media, right? So in media, you get tips, anonymous tips. I got so many files on so many different people. I don't know if things are true. I'm just saying that these things come across the desk, right? Usually, it's a lot of stuff that I ignore. This was when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out on. And I don't know if I reached out through text before Jeremy Heck said what he said or after.
Jeremy Hecht?
Yeah, let's play what Jeremy Heck said. Because Jeremy Heck accused Academics of taking money from
Who's Jeremy Hecht?
politicians. Jeremy, he used to be on this hip hop.
They all promoting the same thing. They trying to get you out of that act. They all pushing, talking about you getting the bag from the politicians, all right?
The X show with DJ Head and Elliot Wilson called
Irrelevant. If you gotta explain it like that, he's irrelevant.
Bigger Picture. I think he still works for Hip Hop DX now. Listen to what Jeremy had to say.
Academic says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Jeremy, I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to Livingston Allen for $8,804. And another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234. That's almost $10K. Technically, that's only a tenth of what you would owe me. I won't put it on screen, but you can go double check the PayPal app. Now I know you want to act all confused and Google it.
Head of Truth.
Now, I don't know if I text.
Now, I'm going to jump in because I listened to this part before and Charlotte skipped over it. First of all, I debunked that. That was a Rumble payment, not Truth Social. Second of all,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of these guys, man, they ain't feeling Academics right now. You know what I'm saying? Academics, #1 media person, got the #1 clippers. You know, it's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Charlamagne did hit me up afterwards. So he hit me up afterwards. So, and if Charlotte does listen to this, you know, I think I talk very clearly, even when I'm talking to you privately, but I'll say it publicly because I have nothing to hide. My antennas went up when I said, why is someone having a dossier that might include me? And I said, I've always told that people could pay for music promotion. I have a platform. I've always said that. This has never been a secret. Charlamagne legitimately told me, this is bigger than just entertainment, and then evoked politics. He says, yo, it's an election year, it's politics. They're saying that, either you or the people around you are taking money for political shit. And I'm like, huh? And that's where I connected that to Jeremy. Because Jeremy said,
Okay, Akademiks figuring it
I
out.
was taking money from politics. Like, nigga, I know if I took some money from politicians, I would have been said it, nigga. I would have been said I robbed them niggas. That's what I do, nigga. Stole that. So I was caught off guard when Charlamagne said, no, this is not about money and music. This is about politics. Your platform and the people around you are so big, people are investigating to see if y'all are influencing. That threw me for the loop. So that's the part that I'm not too sure if
Like they in it, like Akademiks really gonna tell people, oh yeah, go vote for this person, and people are gonna go listen. Like, what? What? I don't think Akademiks got some MAGA stuff going on. Yeah, I feel like that's just all cap. I think it's cap, but I do think he'll take some promotion, but he ain't doing it. I think Akademiks gonna let us know, like, yeah, I'm voting for this guy. They paid me to promote, and I'm doing this and this. I think he'll come out and let us know.
Charlamagne didn't realize I was so confused. I'm like, you're saying we're influencing so that's basically the thing. They don't care if I promote Drake or whoever. They're saying your platform and the people around you, they're starting to influence elections. And then I hear this MAGA shit, and I'm like, huh? So whoever's like doing this is also having that angle that we're influencing people, and it's an election year. We might maybe flip votes. So then I start thinking about a bunch of stuff. Number one, why Charlamagne hit me about this, but I'm like, he does deal with politics a little bit. But then I hear the Jeremy nigga has the same thing, and I'm like, this isn't making sense. I keep asking Charlamagne questions. It was a weekend. He was like, oh, when I get back, I'll ask Lauren LaRosa. And I'm like, okay, so I'll never hear about this again. You know what I mean? And by the way, I've never heard about it again.
All right. Yeah, they trying to get out on I ain't going for that, man. Him and Charlamagne having it out. They've been putting all Charlamagne business out on Akademiks platform.
I've never heard about it again. You get what I'm saying?
Before this or after, but I do remember when I saw this, I said, oh, shoot, let me hear that. Because what came across our desk was the same information, but not that. It just was like this spreadsheet that was like, yo, DJ Akademiks takes money from music people and media people and, political people. And also...
And that's the confusing part with Charlamagne. What came across our desk. My question even to Charlamagne, if you're trying to give me a heads up, how did it come across your desk? Don't just tell me that somebody is, yo, I heard somebody trying to kill you. How did you hear it? How did this information that you're saying that you have verified and you could send me pictures of people at their houses, who sent it to you?
They sent Charlamagne to do a scare tactic. Oh, show Akademiks. You got the pictures on him and his people, man. Let them know, man. We'll get at them, man.
You only heard about it from Lauren LaRosa? Who sent it to her? Where is this info coming from? Whose angle is this info? And I'm getting nothing. So once I'm getting nothing, I'm like, all right, I gotta just back up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't do proxy wars. Like, so that's what I said. Like, me and Charlamagne ain't beefing. Charlamagne didn't say fuck acting nothing like that. So I fall back. But I could no longer tell the people who are getting harassed, which is my team, yo, bro, because that's what I do. Like, if they've ever posted something about Joe, I say, yo, Joe's my man, right? Joe's my man. Joe's my guy. Yo, hey, get it. Like, a lot of times I go on Akademiks TV or whatever, and I get the shit up off about my friends because they might just be doing journalism or they're, how they're getting info. I'm like, no, it's my guy. Get that up off of there. You get me? However, if we get into this media space where it's like, everybody got like these hidden things, all right, I can't keep doing that. So I'm like, all right, let the victor goes the spoils because I thought I've saved a lot of people. If they don't feel that way, all right, cool. Let me show you when I don't tell nobody stop or I don't tell nobody no.
I think Akademiks should call his team off for y'all. Like, nah, Charlamagne, ain't nobody playing with the messages. Stop trying to be a messenger. Let me know what y'all thoughts in the comments. We're going to be back. More reactions on the way. Subscribe to the channel.